Frerichs is one of our primary partners in this work. They are such good problem solvers. I think they're really a national leader in occupied renovations. They are always on time with project delivery, always on budget. They really are a diamond in the rough in this state that we live in.
They are so fast, and they also are trustworthy. I can be a little more hands-off, and so it makes my job easier that we have that really good working relationship. And then their quality of work is also just great. It's one less thing to worry about.
75% of our business, or what we do, is our resident first occupied rehab approach. The other 25% is either new construction or adaptive reuse or tenant improvements. Our resident first occupied rehab approach is we go into an occupied unit and an occupied building and we perform renovation work. The first communication we have with the resident is we call it our resident meeting. And in the resident meeting, we have a PowerPoint presentation so that resident can visualize what the process is going to look like. From there, we have a 14-day notice with the residents. And then 48 hours before we're scheduled to come into the unit, we do another notice. Once we've completed every item in the units, we like to send them a little thank you card, just thanking them for allowing us to come into their homes and completing this renovation process.
At Vitus, we are an affordable housing developer. We start out with Frerichs in Minnesota. That's where we originally had projects. As we started working with them throughout the years, we obviously have gotten more projects outside of Minnesota. By the time we tell them a site's under contract, they've already had their flights scheduled. They get us back budgets within a week, sometimes two.
They are willing to send teammates wherever, whenever the job needs to be done. There's never been a time they haven't met our deadlines. They always come to us with solutions. So I just think overall their reliability is something that stands out.
Frerichs is a company that is going to do what they say. We are going to make it our duty to make it as easy as possible. We've been able to be very successful in it because of our people, all the way from our superintendents to the people in the field, the laborers and carpenters. They understand that we're going into other people's homes, and we take that into great consideration because if somebody else were coming into our home, we'd want the same respect given to us.
Frerichs on down to their subs sub know how to work in people's homes, to do really good renovations that improve people's lives.
What I really enjoy about the whole process is seeing the vision and then just taking it from, start to the very end. Every project's a little different, and I think it gets everyone engaged. It's not just us. We make sure it's best for the residents, best for the subs, best for the clients, the architects. We really think it through, and I think that's what it takes to produce a really good project.
What makes our life easier working with Frerichs is they really are a trusted partner with these. And I really say partner because I could say contractor, but they're more than that. They partner with us where our goals are that we're trying to get to. We know once we work with them, they're just going to take care of it for us, for our residents, and ultimately for the success of the project.
What gets me excited is we went from a relatively small operation or company, and over the last 23 years we've really grown, and I'm just excited to see what that growth is going to be in the future.
One of my main goals is to be able to transmit what was taught to me down to the new younger generation coming in, as well as maintain relationships with our current clients.
I think creating a quality project from start to finish where everyone knows the expectations is really what we should all be striving for. You're not going to find better people than the people here at Frerichs. They are people that just want to be open and honest and do their absolute best.